Will you marry me? What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Kelsey Impicciche, and today I'm going to be answering more of your personal questions about myself. I went on to Instagram, posted another one of those Ask Me Anythings. This is what a lot of you have been asking about me. Any advice for someone who's just starting exercising? I got a lot of fitness questions, and I would just like to premise this entire video by saying I am not a professional, as all of you know. So take that for what it is. The first time I started working out, it was super intimidating. I never wanted to go to the gym because I had no idea what to do with any of the machines. I definitely thought I was gonna injure myself. In the end, my advice is A, seek out help from people that know better to kind of tear down that wall of you not knowing and therefore being intimidated by the unknown. Number two, consistency is the way you're gonna see results if that's what you're looking for. And then just like accountability, I guess, for being consistent. So either like joining a group or making a pact with a friend or starting a YouTube video, whatever works for you. Try some classes. Just try stuff until you find something that you actually kind of enjoy. The hardest part is just getting to the gym. So I always tell myself in the mornings when I don't want to go, just go to the gym. And if after 10 to 15 minutes you are feeling miserable, go home. I will tell you, I've only once ever gone home. There you go. That's my advice from someone that shouldn't be giving advice on that. And next question. Is there any part of the YouTube personality lifestyle that you aren't particularly fond of? I'm fond of a lot of it. It's really nice to have like such a supportive group of humans that just like you as a human. I'm like, oh, wow, all these weird quirks of my personality are actually like enjoyed by other people, which is fantastic. I think the separation between myself and my work is a little bit hard being a YouTube personality. And I think when yourself is kind of the work, that is a challenge that a lot of YouTubers have of like, when do you turn off? It's hard to limit yourself because kind of all of your social media presence, all of your social presence is a part of work. Will you marry me? So no. What is your workout routine? In the last 2 months, I work out about 6 days a week. That really oscillates just between like my schedule. By and large, it'll be anywhere between 4 to 6 times a week. I do weightlifting 3 times and I do cardio and abs 3 times a week. And I do kind of full body Monday and Friday, and then Wednesday I do mainly arms. If you were to eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? Oh my God, I don't know. I can't, I'm panic. I change so frequently. Are you like this where you eat one thing every day for like a year and then eventually you're like, I can't do that anymore? Right now I'm like really into 2 specific salads that I probably could see myself eating forever, but then like some days I don't want that salad. I don't know. One thing I know I could eat for the rest of my life and will eat are avocados. How can I get into BuzzFeed? That's a great question. I actually did a video already about my experience getting my job at BuzzFeed. You can go watch that there. But essentially it's like any other job. You've got to check out what the qualifications are online. There's a BuzzFeed jobs website. Do you use a personal trainer or follow an app for your workouts? I have done both. Who would win in a fight, a bear or a shark? I'm gonna go for shark. I don't see a bear winning over a shark. Are there freshwater sharks? I don't think there are freshwater. Are there freshwater sharks? Are there such things as freshwater sharks?
Here's what I found.
There's a bull shark? What would you say? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you're not already, make sure to subscribe to this channel. I would love to hit 500K subscribers this year. It's a big goal of mine. How do you motivate yourself to work out and to continue to do so every day? My motivation is because it makes me feel good. I like being strong. It's fun to like find a new thing that I can't do super well and then work on it for a month and then be able to do it. It's fun to see that progress. I feel more confident in myself. It's a part of my routine. What inspires you to be fit? My mom was a big inspiration for fitness for me. She is a triathlete. She's run full Ironman, half Ironman, and she's just such a strong woman, and I always looked up to her. So she's definitely a big fitness inspiration for me. I also largely have always loved superheroes, so it makes me feel a little bit closer to being an actual superhero. Do you miss Harry? Every day. Chelsea or Casey? I will never tell. Are you a vampire because you look like one with your sharp canines? Yes. I was born this way, baby. How long does it take to shoot a 100 baby episode? It takes about anywhere between an hour and a half to 2.5 hours. If you're interested in all the behind the scenes of the 100 baby challenge, I go into it a lot more detail in this video up here, so go check that out. What kind of sports or activities did you do as a kid? I did basketball as a kid, but the largest thing I did was dance. I think I did dance for over 8-9 years. I did dance competitively as well. I did cheerleading for like a year. I did track for like 1 year. Competitive swim team for like a lot of my childhood too. I was actually more of an active kid than I realized. Is there anything fans do or ask you that you wish they wouldn't? I mean, I don't think there's anything that like particularly bothers me. I do get asked out a lot. People ask me to date them or marry them, and that's, you know, I don't know, it's fine, but also I'm not gonna say yes to a person that I don't know and who's like a fan of mine. So like that's like kind of not my favorite, but like it doesn't really bother me. I also get asked a lot about my like very personal questions, like about, am I gonna have children? Why am I not seeing anyone? Which also don't really bother me, but they are incredibly personal questions. Even my cousins wouldn't necessarily ask me that question. So I don't know. Next question. If you weren't doing what you are now, what would you be doing career-wise? First, I was an actor, so if I wasn't a YouTuber, I would probably still be an actor. I also considered going to law school, so I feel like I would probably either be an actor or a lawyer at this point. Do with that what you will. Why did you choose to be on YouTube, and why did you choose Dangerous at Any Speed? Amazing questions. If you're interested in why I'm called Dangerous at Any Speed, I have a video on that. The link is up there. Why did I choose to be on YouTube? I just was a big fan of YouTube. I watched a lot of YouTubers and I got bored one day and made a video, which you can watch my very first video on this channel. It's called, I think, Gruntled Revolution or something. Maybe let me know if I need to react to that video, because that was a moment in time. Tell us some bad date stories. That could be its own entire video. Oh my gosh, that'd be too funny. But one bad date story. It's not bad, but it's embarrassing. On the date with the person, I wasn't necessarily like that. I was a little bored. We just weren't clicking, we weren't vibing. I found out that the person hadn't taken, they didn't know what Hogwarts house they were in. So I found the BuzzFeed quiz that I liked best and I had them take it so I could figure out what Hogwarts house they were in, because it's like an easy, quick way to get to know like people's values and their personality type. I'm more obsessed with Hogwarts houses than I am with like astrology or any of the rest of that. Hogwarts houses is real. I need to know if you're a Gryffindor, a Slytherin, or Ravenclaw before this goes any further, and Hufflepuff. I don't remember what house they were in, but after that we did not talk to each other again. The date like obviously didn't go super well. And then later I matched with them again on a dating app. I'm not on dating apps anymore, but it was a while ago. I matched with them again on a dating app and I didn't realize it was the same person. I didn't recognize them and they were like, oh hey, I think we went on a date already and you quizzed me on what my Hogwarts house was. Are you in the market for a boyfriend? Well, I'm open to whatever life. This is such it sounds like it's such an avoidance of the question, but this is honestly the freaking truth. So you're gonna be like, she didn't answer the question. It's a yes or no question. The true answer is that I am open to whatever the universe has in store for me. Like, I am not heartsick over not having one, and I'm also okay with getting one. And I've been happy both ways. I've been in a lot of relationships, and I've also been single for a large chunk of time. Aren't I tricky? Oh, ooh, she's a mystery. I can't be pinned down. What are some ways that you can overcome negativity and lack of motivation from day to day? I would like to again repeat that I'm not a professional in any way, but these are little tricks that I try. I like talking it out. So I use a lot of my friends as sounding boards. Bless you friends that are watching this video. I like to put on a song that I love and like bop around. I like to have a little bit of fun with it. Watch something that makes you laugh, or like give yourself like a really nice tea that you like, or you know, just like those things that you know like tick those boxes and get you out of it. Keep them in your body socks as a toolkit and pull them out when you need them because they're there for you. Remind yourself of like why you're doing the thing in the first place. If you're going to the gym, you're like, ugh, I don't want to go. I just want to sleep. You can just remind yourself, I feel awesome. I feel like a superhero and I'm gonna crush this. And I always say, and after 10 minutes to 15 minutes of this workout, if I don't feel better, I'm going back home, and I never do. I love giving advice to people, but also just take it with a grain of salt. Someone asked me, what do you do if the guy you like potentially has a girlfriend that isn't you? I'd like to remind myself, they are not for me right now. Can the future change things? Maybe. In my experience, life has a way of sorting itself out. It's peaks and valleys constantly. So I'd like to think that if that person is for me, they'll be for me eventually, and I don't need to worry about it. And in the meantime, I can make myself happy and look for other humans, or if not, just like date myself. I'm gonna date myself forever because I'm my own soulmate. Just like comfort yourself in knowing that if it was meant to be, it will be. But right now it's definitely not. And don't get hung up over someone that's already, you know, happy with someone else. Like, you deserve someone that's gonna be good for you. Your confidence and love for yourself will attract the right kind of people, whether that be romantic or otherwise. Give yourself the room you need and love yourself first, and the rest will hopefully fall into place. I am not a professional. What inspired you to start posting workouts in your stories? So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, here is my handle, but almost every day that I work out, I tend to film one of my reps and I put it on my Instagram story. The reason why I started doing that recently is because I follow some other friends that also post their workouts on their Instagram stories, and they always kind of inspired me and motivated me and made me feel like, oh, I'm not alone doing my morning workouts. I don't really have a gym buddy, so it's kind of almost a way of me making gym buddies. Do you like Rapunzel's hair at the end of Tangled? Honestly, I feel like they could have done better. I'm sorry, like, I feel like I've seen a lot of amazing short haircuts. That was just kind of like, I don't know. I liked her better with the long blonde hair. Granted, I have long blonde hair. However, felt like, you know, they could have done a little better. What's your ideal type? This one's kind of fun. My ideal type of person. I hope I don't regret putting this online. That's for real. My ideal type of person is someone who is communicative, who I can be happy with, someone who's kind of nerdy like me, someone that just I can have fun with, someone who's like my best friend that I also have great chemistry with. That's pretty much what I'm looking for. That's my type. That's my type. What is your middle name? Dangerous. There are so many great questions, so thanks everyone for submitting them. I'll get to definitely more next time, but are there any questions that I missed? Make sure to comment those below, subscribe, like, and do all the great things that I know you can do, and I'll see you guys in a week. Bye, everybody.